Henry Ford. We can't discuss the automotive industry without mentioning Henry Ford, the technological giant, and the Ford Motor Company. His methods of assembling automobiles and machinery are said to have revolutionized factory production. Henry Ford is also credited with being a significant part of America's transition from agriculture to industrialization. But little did we know that the genius that was Henry Ford had a tough journey to the top. Henry Ford was born on July 30th on a farm in Spring Wells, Michigan, to Willem and Mary Ford. Ford went to middle school, but nothing is said about him having finished high school. He, however, took a bookkeeping course later in life. Henry's first tragedy was losing his mother when he was 13 years old. He barely had time to cope before leaving school to work on his father's farm. He often faced opposition from his father, who expected him to take over the farming business. But Henry was more interested in mechanics and how things worked. A pocket watch that his father gifted him started his journey into the field of mechanics. He was even known around the neighborhood as a watch repairman, as he was often dismantling and reassembling watches. He often walked to Detroit to seek jobs in machine shops. He apprenticed with James F. Flower and Bros in 1879, and then with Detroit Dry Dock Company. He returned home in 1882, and the first thing he built was a small farm tractor out of a mowing machine and a steam engine. As Ford ventured into his career, he faced significant setbacks. His first two companies, the Detroit Automobile Company, 1899, and the Henry Ford Company, 1902, failed due to poor management and financial issues. These early failures could have discouraged Ford, but he persevered and continued to work towards his vision. In 1913, Ford faced a significant challenge in the assembly line production method. He had issues perfecting it. Despite its innovation, there was skepticism and resistance from investors and employees who struggled to adapt. Throughout his career, Henry Ford encountered various challenges, including legal battles and controversies. One notable case involved a lawsuit against the Association of Licensed Automobile Manufacturers, ALAM, in 1903, which revolved around patent infringement and posed a threat to Ford's automobile production. Additionally, Henry Ford was called out for his inhumane labor practices, long hours, low wages, and an anti-union stance, which led to strikes and protests in 1913 and 1937. These actions tarnished Ford's reputation and garnered widespread criticism. Furthermore, Ford's expressed anti-Semitic views in publications such as the Dearborn Independent from 1920 to 1922 resulted in significant condemnation. In his later years, his health started to decline. He suffered a series of strokes, which affected his cognitive abilities and decision-making. As a result, his son Edsel assumed control of the company, leading to power struggles and conflicts between the two. Ford's resistance to innovation and change led to the company's decline, and it was eventually surpassed by competitors. Despite these struggles, Henry Ford's innovative spirit, perseverance, and vision transformed the automotive industry and left a lasting legacy.